Allie, what's up? All right. I like how you catch yourself on this. All right. I don't want any cycling reps here. These are all going to be done for resets. And the reason why is watch this first rep. So watch how your hips are already shifting forward. You can see the butt there, it slides forward. I'll slow this down a bit. See, the weight's already on your toes before you start. All right. And now that brings the bar far out in front of you. And you're strong, so you can just kind of muscle it into position, okay? And now this start position, you're already starting forward. All right. See how high your elbows are there on that first rep? And then you see how low they are on the second rep. And then the subsequent reps, okay? That's why we need to reset it every time, okay? I think you do a better job here on the second rep. All right, resetting every time. But take that moment and make sure the elbows are in the right spot. And we're driving through the heels, okay? So what we want to do is during the dip, you want the elbows up, and when you're in the dip, you want to feel the bar sink into your neck. And you want to drive through your heels. Also make sure you're driving your knees out during the dip. All right, so on this pause, we want to push the knees out. And remember I said feel the bar sink into your neck, all right? So at this point, the elbow should be up. You should feel it sinking into your neck. And you should feel the weight in your heels, okay? Now notice how you're already shifting forward on that dip drive. So you pause here and then you go to start it, you shift forward. So we want to drive through the heels, push the knees out. You might want to widen your stance up a bit. I don't know what the front looks like. And then use that foot timing drill to get the foot timing right, okay? Back foot needs to hit first. Front foot needs to hit second, okay? And then what I want you to do is when you're here, pause. All right, see how your knees forward? Shift your weight back. Knee goes over the ankles. Make sure that you got 50% on the front, 50% on the back before you stand up, okay? So that's why I want you to pause in the catch too as well. All right, shift the weight back. All right, bend that back knee a little bit. Make sure you're 50-50, okay? All right, so 3-position pause, deadlift. All right. First one looks pretty good. So when you're in that pause, also get the feet, turn them out, push the knees out a little bit. And when you're in that pause, you want to verify that you're balanced over the middle of the foot, you're driving your knees out, and you're keeping your whole body nice and tight, okay? Do a good job on that second pause. I just want you to pause right before you start opening your back angle. Watch how your back opens up there. So we want to emphasize starting strength off the floor. And then when you get up to the knee, the back stays the same. The knees slide back. Okay, you're driving your knees out. That's where I want you to pause. So that first pause is here. Second pause, there should be no change in back angle. You're going to verify knee position out, weight over the middle of the foot. And this third pause is going to be in the power position. All right. The power position, as you probably know, is the last position before you violently extend your hips and your knees and you start accelerating the bar up, right? So I need you to really make sure that that pause in the power position is perfect, all right? Meaning the shoulders stay forward of the bar, all right? Notice how they look like they're just in line with the bar, but they need to stay forward of the bar. I want your shins not to slide forward. Watch your shin angle as you lift. And notice how it comes forward a little bit. You actually see it right there. It slides forward. Right there. All right. You actually see it much more on this one. You can actually see where your ankle is. Notice how it slides forward. The shoulders need to be forward of the bar. Okay? Shoulders need to be in front of the bar as long as possible before you start your hip and your knee extension and start initiating the pull under. All right? Nice work.